And tell me what you were sensing.
It's a really hot summer day, and I'm in the car with my mother and my grandmother.
It's a really hot summer day. Tell me more.
I'm in the back seat, and my mom is driving, and my grandmother's sitting beside her. And
Where are you going today?
we're going rummaging. We do that every Saturday.
Tell me more. What happens next?
I'm pretty content in the back seat, and I'm anticipating going shopping with my mom.
And how old are you here?
I'm 7. We're driving down the road, and the windows are open. And the breeze is coming through the back, through my hair in the back. I'm playing with a string. I'm doing London Tower with a string. My mother's talking to my grandmother. My grandmother's voice is so tender.
Do you feel a strong connection to your grandmother?
Yes.
What is her name?
Simple. I call her my mom.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me what happens when you arrive at your destination.
We're sitting there for a moment. My mother decides that she's going to leave me in the car. I'm just really disappointed because I was looking forward to going in shopping with the two of them. It's really hot in the car.
So you're feeling sad now?
I'm angry at my mom. I'm angry with my mother. I'm asking her if I can come in. I'm almost begging her if I can come in.
What happens next?
My grandmother is asking her if I can come in. My mom says no, and she makes me stay in the car. And my grandmother gets out of the car, and I'm in the back seat almost in tears.
Your mom doesn't let you come out of the car?
No. She's walking around the car now. I stick my tongue out at her. She becomes furious. She comes running around the car, and she jerks me out by the arm, punches me in the face. My grandmother is crying.
Tell me more. What happens next?
I didn't know I would make my grandma cry.
So you feel bad for making your grandmother cry? It was not your fault that she cried. She felt sorry for you.
My nose is bloody. I can taste the blood in my mouth. It's running down my throat. My mother is getting stuff out of the dashboard to wipe my face.
Is your mother still angry with you?
Yeah, she's still upset with me. She's upset with me for making my grandmother cry.
Your mother overreacted and was not treating you very kindly, and who she's really mad at is herself, and she took her anger out on you. Let's connect to your mother now and see what she feels about this situation. We're going to give her a breath. I want you to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to connect to your mother. Connect to her now. What is her name?
Connie.
Connie. All right. Connie. We have your daughter here, Connie. She was 7 years old, and she was very hurt by you. She wanted to spend time with you and her grandmother and attend this garage sale. And you wouldn't allow her, and this really hurt her feelings and upset her. And then you struck her as well. Can you tell me what was going on and why were you so upset that day?
I lost my temper with her. She's not an easy child.
Were you really mad at her, or were you really mad at yourself?
I was really mad at her. She's undisciplined.
She's undisciplined because she stuck her tongue out?
Yes.
Many children.
She knew it would be disrespectful to me.
Well, children make mistakes. You were a child, and I'm sure you stuck your tongue out at times, did you not?
Yes.
Now, when a child makes a mistake, do we need to react with violence or overreact?
No.
What is the best way to react is to teach them the right thing, not to do another wrong. Because you lost your temper, she got a bloody nose. Your mother began crying, and it really upset the whole day, when this could have been a good and wonderful day of spending time as a family and going to the rummage sale. And you caused your daughter a lot of pain and a lot of heartache that has affected her for a very long time. Would you like to say something to Renee now?
I'd like to tell her that I'm sorry.
Very good.
And I'd like to apologize to my mom.
Very good. That's very kind and big of you. Can you tell Renee why you were so hard on her as a child?
She was my first child. I had to learn. I had 2 other children that died, and she doesn't appreciate me at all.
You feel she didn't appreciate you, so this angered you?
Yes.
Well, Renee loved you very much and did appreciate you, and children don't always know how to show their appreciation. So understand that she did appreciate you, and there was no need to resent her for that. She loved you very much, and all she wanted to do was make you proud and to love you and have you love her. Did you have a hard childhood?
Yes. My father beat me all the time.
And that hardened your heart?
It taught me the way to raise children.
Well, he taught you the wrong way. This was not your fault. But we need to be better. Sometimes our parents teach us who not to be. Have you forgiven your father?
Yes.
Did you ever heal your heart from all the pain that was caused in your childhood?
No.
I want you to look at your heart now. Focus in on your heart and tell me what it looks like.
It looks ugly. I have an ugly heart.
Do you see any shape or any color with it?
It just looks black and gray.
Is this black and gray surrounding the heart?
No, my whole heart is black and gray.
Okay.
I have little bits and pieces of pink and red. It just flickers a little now and then. but for the most part it's black and gray.
Okay. Well, let's talk to your heart today. This black and grayness that is in your heart, we're going to bring it some healing to help this healing happen now for you and your family. Will be passed on. We're going to connect to this black and red that is in your heart, black and gray, and go ahead and we're going to bring it up, up, up. Take a deep breath in and hello.
Hello.
We'd like to speak with you today. What are you doing in the heart there of Renee's mother?
I'm just residual from her childhood.
Residual pain?
There's a lot of pain in me.
And what do you look like?
I look like a shadow covering.
What are you causing in the heart? How are you affecting the heart?
I put Connie in denial. She tries a lot to just be kind and loving, but she always reverts back because she's always in denial.
What else are you causing? Anger?
Causing anger and pain.
How long have you been with Connie?
I've been with her entire life.
So you've had this job of causing pain and anger and denial in what we could call negative things. Would you like to help Connie instead and help you and have a new job, a new positive job, and help heal you both?
Yes.
Did you know that you are of the light? You have a light within you. You are not a shadow. You were born from the light, and you've forgotten this. You were created in a time of darkness. That doesn't mean the one that created you was dark. They needed a lesson to learn, and that lesson will be learned now. So grow that light you have inside. Did you find that light that you have?
I see it.
I want you to make it bigger. Grow it out, expand it out until you become pure and pure light. And we can bring in Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael to help. Raphael can bring in a healing light. What healing light do you need?
Green.
Green, very good. We're going to bring beautiful, vibrant green for the heart chakra. A glorious beam of green light, of healing light, is going to infuse you, infuse this heart, burning away any darkness, any gray, any residual, completely dissolving, so we have nothing but pure lights in the heart. And take this green light and carry it through the entire body, to carry this love and this healing light, to infuse it through the entire essence. Archangel Raphael is helping, bringing this light. What other light do you need, or what else can you do for your job? What would you like to do instead?
I'd like to reassure her that everything is fine. She's fine.
Reassurance, that's very good, very important. Let's bring in that reassurance. What color light is reassurance?
Yellow.
Yellow, very good. Raphael's going to bring in the yellow light of reassurance and joy. Comes with yellow light and happiness. Let her heart feel joy and happiness again. Bringing that in to you both. See the beautiful yellow light of reassurance and joy and happiness. What else does the heart need?
She needs to know that she's safe and that she doesn't have to act out anger. She can act out love and everything will be better.
So she needs to feel security.
Yes, she needs security and she needs to know that she can revert to love rather than harm or hatred or denial.
So she needs love and security.
Yes.
And what color are those?
Blue.
Blue, very good.
Blue and purple.
Blue and purple. Let's bring in blue and purple from the universe. This blue and purple healing light of security, of love, of pure love and feeling safe. Encode these now into your being, into the heart. Let it flow through you freely, knowing you are safe, knowing you are secure, knowing love is the answer and love is the way, and love is always abundant from God and Source. And all we need to do is call upon that and go within for the love that is there. Keep feeling this purple blue light and tell me when it's all done.
It's all done.
Is there anything else that we can do for you and in the heart?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Renee's mother still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else Renee needs to know? Her mother needs to know?
She needs to learn how to be gentle. She needs to learn how to receive. She can't receive the love until she learns how to receive. She can't learn to give the love until she learns how to receive it.
Very good. Thank you so much. Now we're going to bring back Renee's mother, Sybil. Thank you so much. And we really...
Sybil is her grandmother.
Grandmother. Okay, we're going to bring Renee's mother back. What is her name?
Connie.
Connie. Okay, we're going to give Connie a voice again and go ahead, take a deep breath in, reconnecting to Connie. Hello, Connie. I'd like you to look at your heart now after we've worked on it some with the help of the angels and the consciousness in your heart. How does it look now?
It looks a lot lighter.
Yes, very good. Well, we want to talk to Renee and see how she feels after you've apologized. We're going to talk to Renee. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and connect now, Renee. Now you've heard your mother. She had a very hard childhood. She was beaten by her father. Her heart had been so damaged her whole life. And she is sorry. How do you feel about this now?
I realize that she has so much sorrow. She has such sorrow. She doesn't know how to cope with all the sorrow that she has.
Can you forgive your mother for striking you, for hurting you, for being upset and losing her temper?
I forgive her.
Now, where did you hold on to these feelings within you, how you felt at this time? Feeling angered and feeling hurt because she struck you.
I hold it all into my emotion.
It was not held in your body?
No, it's not really held in my body.
It's in the emotional body?
It's emotional. Everything is emotional.
Okay. Well, can we Let go of those emotions that are negative, that are attached to this moment in time. Knowing now and understanding your mother was in great, great pain. And people who are hurting hurt others because that's all that they know is hurt. So fully understanding, accepting, and forgiving, and knowing this was just a lesson. What was the lesson for you in this instance that Renee needed to know?
That her emotional health is very valuable.
Very good, thank you. And what can Renee do to work on her emotional health?
She can voice her opinions much more often without fear of retribution. She can release her own sorrow and give up her own emotion. Take care of her emotional health above all else. She can use it as a friend to her. She can release the anguish when it comes to emotion. She can substitute positivity for the negativity when she starts to feel the rush of emotion come through. She doesn't have to control the tears all the time.
Is there a purpose to tears?
Yes, it's a huge release. It's okay to cry. When you hold it in, you don't release it. So there's no room left for good emotion to come in, to sustain your essence.
Now Renee is having physical health issues, I'm sure affected by her emotional body and her emotional health. Can you tell me what is going on with her liver? Can we connect to the liver now and talk to the liver?
Yes.
So can you tell me what the liver looks like? Focus in on the liver. How does it look?
Her liver is damaged. There are white spots all over it.
Okay, now let's bring in the liver and talk to these white spots in the liver. We're going to give it a voice. We're going to bring the liver up, 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 and take a deep breath in and go ahead. Liver, hello, how are you?
Hello.
We know you've been sick and not doing well. What's going on with you?
I'm damaged. I'm damaged goods.
How are you being damaged? Is it from her emotions?
It's not only emotional, it's as a result of things that she's put in her body.
From alcohol?
Some alcohol when she was younger, and also from drugs that she's taken from headaches.
They're damaging the liver.
Yes.
Is she still taking those now?
Not as much as she used to.
Does she need to stop taking those?
She could use a break.
What else is affecting the liver? Is her diet affecting it?
She eats a lot of processed food. She needs to go more to a plant-based diet, and she needs to realize that those things that come into her body are affecting every part of her body. Her heart, her eyes, her skin, her liver, her heart, her nerves, her central nervous system is also damaged.
Well, I'd like to work on the liver today. Can we bring you some healing, and would detoxing be beneficial to detox the liver?
The detoxing wouldn't hurt. The damage is permanent.
What is the lesson for Renee to learn in this permanent damage in her liver?
The lesson is that her body is a temple, that everything that comes in through her body also comes in through her mind.
So it's
Everything has an effect. They're all tied together.
So our mind can make us sick.
Our food can make us sick, the substance can make us sick, the alcohol can make us sick. A lack of self-control can make us sick, our thoughts can make us sick.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
So what can Renee start to do and bring some healing by detoxing and taking milk thistle every day?
She does pretty well. She prays every day and she meditates every day. She has to learn the lessons though, so the damage is permanent.
Is there any way to help her central nervous system? Is that permanent as well?
No, the damage to her central nervous system is not permanent. She will eventually learn to release all that is hindering her from relaxing, from having more control over her thoughts.
Now what's affecting her thyroid?
Her thyroid is also damaged as a result of her bad liver.
What can we work on to heal her thyroid? On a physical level? Her diet?
She needs to change her diet as well as change her thought process. She needs to concentrate on training her mind. She needs to concentrate on overcoming the negative emotion, overcoming the negative thoughts.
Is she being interfered with these negative thoughts?
She's very perceptive to other people's feelings, and that hinders her sometimes. She needs to learn how to regulate the thoughts of other people as well. Thought is a powerful process, and thought can control the resonation of your body, and it controls your ability to receive the signals that are coming in and out. They're very powerful. Thoughts are things.
Now can we do some healing on her thyroid, or what can we work on with some light in her body to help heal? She has very little energy and needs more energy to do this work. Can we work on the thyroid?
The energy is a lack of resolution in her body. She can't resonate. Her vibrations are all off. She can't resonate. She can't have any energy without the resonation.
And how can she resonate? By changing her thoughts? Is that all?
She needs to practice some sound.
Om?
Sounds will come in and they will help to attune everything in her body.
Om? Will that work if she ohms?
Yes, she needs to practice more often.
Okay. Any other chant that she should be doing?
There are several chants that she can do. She needs to learn those.
Very good, thank you.
She also needs to pay more attention to the light.
She's focusing too much on the dark?
She doesn't get enough sunlight.
Oh, okay. How much sun should she get a day, every day?
In order to heal her resonation, she needs at least 4 hours. She needs to get in tune with the earth and with the light and with nature. She can't resonate on the highest level that is available to her without the sunlight.
Even if she sits in her home in a sunny place, will that help? Why it's cold out?
The sunlight hurts her eyes. She needs to sit with her back to the light.
And that will still permeate with her back to the light?
Yes. She also needs to get her eyes checked.
Okay. What's going on with her eyes?
There's a substance in her body that's polluting her body. It's causing issue with her eyes and with her skin.
Is it one of her medications she takes?
No.
Is she ingesting this substance?
No.
Where is the substance originating from?
In her breast.
The implants?
Yes.
Does she need to get those removed?
Yes.
What is the lesson in this happening to her breast?
The lesson is in her vanity. There is no positivity in being vain.
Will she have better health after she removes these? Will this help a lot of her issues?
Yes, but it will take her a while to find some help.
Now, can we take Renee back to a past life that's affecting her now?
She has many past lives that affect her now.
Let's take her to the one of the life who she needs to embody in this life. To show her who she can be and who she needs to be and channel again in this life. Can you take her to this life now?
Yes.
All right, very good. We're going to travel through time and space. Take a deep breath in, connecting to this lifetime, traveling and floating, going deeper and deeper into the mysteries. 9, 8, 7, 6, floating and drifting, getting close to this lifetime to show her who she needs to be. 5, 4, 3, almost there, connecting to that lifetime. 2 and 1, and be there now. And tell me what you see or feel.
I feel very exhausted climbing up a mountain. I
And
have my dog with me, and I'm climbing, and I'm trying to climb up this mountain. And I haven't prepared very well, so my breathing is very hard.
And are you a man or a woman? Tell me what you look like.
I'm a man. I have a beard, I have red hair. I have a very light complexion. I have on shorts.
And how old are you?
42.
What do your clothes look like?
I have on shorts and a light jacket and a white t-shirt.
What era do you believe this is?
I'm not sure what era it is, but I have a sense that I am in Switzerland.
Okay, very
There's a summit on this mountain I'm trying to go to.
all right, very
I
good.
have to sit down now because I don't have any energy to continue. I have to rest.
And it is just you and the dog there with you.
It's just me and the dog.
What is your dog's name?
Jax.
Now look at the eyes of this dog and see if you recognize it from any pets that you've had in this life.
My dog is a golden retriever and he has brown eyes, but I don't recognize him.
Okay. How do you feel about your dog?
Oh, I love my dog. We're meant to be together.
Very good.
He's very tender. He has a very tender heart. He's very smart and funny. He loves the air. He loves being out in nature, and he loves taking trips with me. He knows that his job is to protect me and to be with me as a companion. To teach me unconditional love.
What abilities do dogs have?
Dogs can sense when you're upset. They can sense when you need attention. Cats can too. They can sense when you're sick. They can see your sorrow.
Can they protect us from spirits as cats do as well?
All animals are protectors. They were on the earth long before man was.
And they're here to help assist humans.
They're here to help us evolve and to learn unconditional love.
Very good, thank you. So tell me what happens next while you're resting on this mountain. How are you feeling besides tired?
I'm feeling exhausted and I don't feel like I can breathe very well.
Do you feel happy in the mountains?
I feel so much peace in the mountains. I feel those. I might have to go back down now because I don't think I can reach my goal. Getting to the summit today. It's starting to rain. I can feel the drops on my face. I like the rain though, so it's not a problem.
Very good. Now tell me more. What happens next? Do you go back down or do you try to carry on?
I try to stand up, but I'm very weak, so I have to sit back down again. Jax is making circles around me. I think he's worried about me. It's a golden retriever.
Beautiful. Tell me more. What happens?
Just want to sit here for a few minutes.
What is this mountain bringing you besides peace?
It's giving me a little bit of purpose. It's training my resilience.
You like to conquer mountains.
I like to climb and hike and be outside. There's a voice that goes with all of the trees and all of the nature and all of the bugs and the animals. They all have voices.
Can you hear their voices?
I can hear them clearly.
What do they say to you?
even voices in the rocks.
You can communicate with the rocks?
I can communicate with everything.
With the animals and the rocks?
I can hear the trees, I can hear the water, I can hear the fish in the water. I can hear the wind when it talks to me.
Well, talk to this mountain now while you're here. See what the mountain has to say. Connect with the energy of the mountain and see what message the mountain has for you and us today.
There's so much joy.
Joy from the mountain?
There's so much joy to be had everywhere. Everything is so connected. Everything is connected together in one voice. The sun connects everything together. Everything from source is connected. People are connected. The trees are connected. The rocks are connected. They each have their own vibration. There's so much joy.
Beautiful. Soak in this joy that you feel. Remember what this joy feels. Take all that you need. And to remember what it feels like to embody joy, to be in nature, to be aligning and so connected to everything. This is a beautiful, fulfilling moment of medicine for your mind and your body and your soul. Now can you ask the mountain if it has a message for you?
The mountain has been here for thousands and thousands of years.
So even the mountains have a consciousness.
Yes, they're always alive. They don't appear to be alive because of vibration, but everything that is on the mountain is so high. There's so much change all the time, even though it seems like it takes time. There's such a rhythm coming in and out all the time on the mountain.
Is it healing to be in the mountains?
It's very healing, especially if you can hear.
Will Renee be able to hear the mountains and hear the nature?
She already hears it.
Is she not listening?
She listens, but she doesn't get outside often enough.
So she can communicate with the wind and the sun and the trees if she wanted to?
Yeah, she needs to be outside more often. She can communicate with the animals. But being inside her home all the time is regulating all of the vibration that she can feel. It's limited. She needs to be outside more often.
Do humans need to be outside more often in general?
Yes, they should be outside daily. They should be touching the earth and they should have contact with the earth every day. They should know that the earth has its own thoughts, its own vibration, its own rotation, its own cadence. There's so much music in the earth. You just have to concentrate so that you can hear it.
Can we connect to Mother Earth and bring a message from Mother Earth?
Yes.
Let's connect now to our beautiful Mother Earth, who doesn't get a voice very often. Let's hear from our Mother. Take a deep breath in and connect to Mother Earth now. And give her a voice and tell me when you are connected. Hello, Great Mother Earth.
I'm here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so much from our hearts. Do you have a message for us?
I'm here to give you peace. I'm here to give you understanding. I'm here to connect you to the Creator. To give you glory. To give you light. Hear me now. I want you to hear me.
How can people hear you?
Come to me and open up your mind. Convey love to each other so that you can open your mind and open your heart. Everything that you need is buried deeply in your heart and in your mind and in your body. Listen to the sun, listen to the mountains. Be kind to the ocean. Let the bees do their thing. Recognize all the glory that I am and all the glory that you can be with your connection to me.
Do we get a stronger connection to you when we are in the mountains, or in the forest, or on the beach?
Connection comes when you connect your mind to my vibration. When your body is anchored to me. When your heart is open, when your mind is open.
So any place we can connect as long as we're in nature.
Yes, you can connect any way that you think that you are going to get my vibration. You can connect through love. When you love each other, when you love nature, when you love animals, when you love bugs, when you see the cycles of life, you're connecting to me. And by connecting to me, you're connecting to the Creator.
Now we've been told that a reset is coming very soon, and that this is a cycle that happens on the earth. What is the purpose of this reset?
The reset has already begun. The purpose of the reset is to take everything back to the beginning. To control the hatred, vibration on the earth. The reset is necessary. The vibration has to be controlled.
Now, does listening to the vibration or the resonance of the earth help heal humans if we play that frequency or that vibration?
You have to practice receiving the frequency. The frequency is always there for you. I am speaking to you on a daily basis, and you need to receive it by opening your mind and opening your heart. By dispersing your vibration, by raising your vibration, you'll be able to hear it. By receiving the sunlight, you'll be able to gain more knowledge. By receiving a connection with the Creator, your light will become brighter and brighter. You have to remember that in order to transcend to the level that you eventually will come to, you have to have an open heart and an open mind. You have to receive nature in its truest form. Your air has to be pure, your water has to be pure. Your food has to be unreserved. The level by which you're able to speak to animals will increase if only your heart will increase your vibration.
How old is the earth?
I am trillions of years old. You cannot comprehend how old I am.
Does the reset hurt you when this happens?
My essence is pure. My body will be charred, but my essence is always pure. My connection is always meant to be pure.
Now, you're existing on the new earth and the old earth at the same time?
The new earth is my sister. She's spinning at a much higher rate than I am.
Does the new earth have a name? Your sister have a name?
Yandra.
Now, is your name Gaia?
I am Gaia.
Thank you so much. Does the sun have a name?
The sun has many names.
Is the sun your sister as well?
The sun is more like my mother.
Is it a female energy connected to the sun?
If you perceive it to be, it will be.
Okay. And what is the moon to you?
The moon is an attachment to me.
What is the purpose of the moon?
To make the oceans rise and fall.
Was the moon created by any man, or was it created by Source?
It was created by the elders.
To regulate the ocean.
To regulate the ocean.
How is it the moon affects women in their menstrual cycle?
Everything is timed. Your life is timed. Your essence is timed. Your connection is timed. You don't perceive it as being what it truly is, though. You think it's a linear thing, and it's not.
Time cyclical? Or can we not understand what it is?
You all must have a sense of understanding. Time is multidimensional.
Now I know the blue avians are here helping you and helping humanity. Does Renee have a connection to the blue avians?
She has a connection.
Is her higher self blue avian?
No.
Okay. Now, according to Buddhists, there are entrances inside the earth, with civilizations living inside the earth, some in communion with you and maybe others not.
We are all connected. Every molecule of everything is connected.
Is this what quantum theory is representing, our connection?
It's It's a little more complicated than that.
Is there a Shambhala or Agartha inside the earth? A peaceful place where people exist in peace?
The earth is not hollow and it's not solid.
Okay.
There are bits and pieces that are solid and bits and pieces that are hollow.
Is the earth flat? Many people believe that the earth is flat recently and has caused a controversy.
No, the earth is not flat. It cannot be hollow if it's flat.
Now, are there advanced beings that are living inside the earth that humans are not aware of?
There are many beings that live inside the earth that are connected to everyone on the earth. Each has a path.
What is the purpose of these beings inside the earth to watch over?
They're inside the earth as though it is their home. Their purpose is to watch over mankind in general.
Are the elders inside the earth?
There are elders on different spiritual levels and different dimensions.
Now, did the shamans and shamans that exist today know how to work with the earth energies and the nature elements much more?
People who have a greater connection with Source have a greater connection with knowledge. They are given knowledge through many, many lifetimes. They are given knowledge from a Creator. Throughout their lifetimes, they are learning. They are gaining knowledge through everything that they are and through everything that they do. Through every dimension, through every planet. Their essence is learning all the time. Just as the mountain learns, just as the rocks learn, just as the water flows in a direction. They're learning all the time. They understand their connection to each other and to me, and they also understand their connection to the Creator. They're always learning. They never stop learning. Even their being is learning. Their physical is learning. Their psychological is learning. Their breath is learning. Their vibration is learning. It's constantly changing.
Now, Denali would like to connect or be able to go into the inner earth at some time. Do you have to be chosen to do that?
It's pre-planned.
Can we connect or communicate with inner earth beings if we try to meditate and connect to them?
You're already connected to them. You can try to communicate with them. Although you may be overwhelmed, you need to be prepared ahead of time because the fear can overwhelm you. What you see and what you feel and what you taste, it can overwhelm you if you're not ready.
Are there negative beings inside the earth?
It's only negative if you perceive it to be.
Okay.
The fear is just based on what you don't know.
So I have nothing to fear?
You have nothing to fear. But you do need to prepare in case you want to go speak to them. Your brain can be overwhelmed.
Very good, thank you. Can you tell me, answer some questions for Renee that we have to help her? Or do you have any other message that you would like to have for humanity that is most important to hear?
I wish you to know that I am always here, that I have feelings, that I hurt, that my vibration is lowered at times. People are unkind to me. You cannot disconnect from me, no matter how hard you try. Please be aware of what you do for me. Please be aware of what I do for you.
Thank you so much. And I love you.
I love you too.
What can we do to help raise your vibration or make sure that you're not hurting? Giving you love, does that help?
Giving me love by raising your vibration is always needed, not only for me, but for yourselves. You have to take the hatred away from the hatred away from your heart.
Yeah, do I have anything affecting my heart? Any blocks on my heart?
Your vibration is low at times.
The winter makes my vibration very low.
You need to get outside as well. The walls that surround you prevent you from getting a higher vibration. It doesn't sever your connection.
How is the connection in my healing room? Is it better?
The sunlight helps. You feel more at peace here.
Bringing more plants in would help as well.
It would help you breathe better. Plants and animals, every living thing, everything has a connection one to the other. They all have feelings. They all laugh, they smile, they dance, they breathe, they vibrate.
Can you tell Renee what was the purpose of her office building flooding? What was the lesson for her?
To keep her promises.
What does she need to do with that building and with that office? What path should she take? Should it be sold, or what should she do with it?
She should not veer from her original path. Promises were made and they weren't kept.
What promise wasn't kept?
That she would continue on this path. That her original purpose of her building would come to fruition. That she would pour her whole heart and soul into the project, and she hasn't done that.
So it should be an elderly daycare is what she should continue with?
That would help to heal her heart. It would get her past a point where she can always pull everyone else in. She should enlighten people that building. Her joy is in that building. It will allow her space to come to a higher knowledge and a greater healing of people.
Should it be a spiritual-based center?
She had already intended for it to be a place where she could read to children, where she could take in lost souls and teach them.
So more than just an elderly daycare, what should the capacity be called or be doing?
She is called to teach people. She is a light worker and she needs to exude light.
So how could we bring in children and the elderly in a facility as one? Called a community center?
She needs only to complete the building.
Okay. She needs help with this. Can we send some help to help her with the building?
She will receive help when it's time.
Can you say, what is the purpose in Renee not being sent to people for readings at this time? What is
She needs to do more studying and she needs to enhance her level of vibration. She needs to have pure faith in what is being sent to her. Everything that she sees and everything that she does has purpose.
Now, was the woman she met as her roommate, is she meant to be her roommate, Kathy?
She hasn't decided yet. She has free will as well.
Are they meant to be in each other's life?
In some capacity.
So does she need to keep looking for a roommate?
It won't hurt her to keep looking. She needs more than one. She should have 3.
Very good, thank you. Now, I have a cat that has been staying in my shed, and I feel like this cat is meant for Renee. Is this her cat?
They have a kinship.
So she should take her home, or this cat home?
The cat will bring her much joy.
Can you help communicate to the cat that we have a home for her and not to run from us?
She already knows that you do.
Will she come today?
She will be curious.
Now I have 2 blue jays that I've just came to notice living in my yard. Do I have a connection to these blue jays? Or do they have a message for me?
They come to raise your spirit.
And I have a friend that's a squirrel. Does the squirrel have anything to tell me or anything he'd like to say?
She senses your sorrow. You can talk to her.
Now I've tried to communicate with the tree in my backyard that I meditate under. Does the tree have a message for me?
Be still in your heart. Be still in your heart. tree hears you.
And I can't hear the tree?
You'll hear the tree when your heart is quiet and still. You can feel the tree. You can feel its vibration. You know what makes it green.
Love.
When your vibration is high and you're near the tree and you're saying kind words to the tree feels your sorrow as well. When your vibration is high, it makes the tree happier.
Does the tree have a name?
Kinson.
Very good, thank you. Can you tell me what spirit animals are with Stefano?
He has a stallion. It's black. It's huge. It's strong.
What
When
does
he is sad, it goes in circles around him.
the stallion bring him?
It brings him comfort. It gives him a sense of strength. It gives him a sense of belonging. It wants him to be free. It wants him to run and play. It wants him to have a gentle heart. It wants him to lead.
What other animal does he have with him on his team?
He has an owl. It's very old and very wise.
What does the owl do for him?
It gives him 360-degree vision.
Spiritual vision?
Yes.
Is he very psychic?
He will be. He senses the feelings of other people already at his young age.
Is he an empath?
Yes, he's very empathic. He's very creative. He's very knowledgeable. He will be very brave.
What does he need to be brave for?
He has to lead other people.
The peacekeepers?
Yes.
Is there war coming?
There's always war coming. The timeline can change, but it's based on free will.
Can we change the destiny of the old earth, of it self-destructing then?
It will be reset. You perceive it as being destruction. It's truly an enhancement.
Okay. Thank you.
There will be an ascension to a new earth.
Can you tell me what the ascension is?
When the time comes to pass, people will ascend to the new earth. There will be people left behind. There will be war and destruction.
Will we take our bodies with us to the new earth?
Your bodies are not relative to the light. Your physical bodies have no meaning in the light.
Will we have food to eat? Will we need food to eat if we don't have bodies?
Your perception is what determines what will happen in the new earth.
So we create our own reality?
Yes. Everything that you desire will be there. If you want a house, you'll have a house. If you want a car, you'll have a car. If you want to be 30, you'll be 30.
Well, this sounds like heaven. Is the new earth heaven?
New earth is one other dimension. Your perception of heaven is something else.
Is the new earth on the 5th dimension?
The new earth is on the 9th dimension.
Will we see portals that open when this ascension happens? Will we see ships?
There are already portals into the earth where people move back and forth. When your vibration is high enough, it will take you to another level. The portals can be created.
With our mind?
Yes.
Were our ancestors in Lemuria or Atlantis able to open portals with their mind?
Yes, and they still are.
Did Renee have a lifetime in Lemuria?
Her soul family originated from the same place. They've been distributed all the way through the earth and on different dimensions. Some of them are here, some of them are there.
Is Hawaii connected to Lemuria? Are fragments left over?
There is a connection. It looks like a tunnel.
What do Lemurian crystals do? Or the crystals from Hawaii they call Lemurian?
There is code embedded in the crystals. It amplifies the light.
Are crystals light embodied?
Crystals amplify the light.
How do we access the codes in crystals?
There's more education needed in order to retrieve the code from the light. Crystals amplify the light, therefore they amplify the code.
Now, Light language is something we'd like to know more about. Will Renee be able to speak light language as she keeps raising her vibration?
There is code being sent to her, but she does not recognize it yet. Her vibration has to change massively in order to receive the light code.
What is light language? Could you explain to us in human terms?
It's a pulling together of all the dimensions. It's based on mathematics. It's based on vibration. It's based on the vibration that everyone takes in and everyone puts out. It's based on the connection.
Is this angelic language or source language?
It's embedded in the light for the benefit of everyone. The portions of your brain that do not work on a regular basis harbor the light, and they harbor the code. When that portion of your brain is able to receive the code and to interpret it, then it will become clear to you what the language means, what the code means, the connections that you all have to each other throughout the dimensions, throughout the universes.
Has Renee had any lifetimes on other planets?
She's had lifetimes on 3 other planets.
What type of being is her higher self?
There is no understanding of that.
Okay. Thank you. How can we raise her? Is her vibration being raised by doing these sessions?
Yes, her vibration is very high to begin with. But then it gets raised a little bit higher just because her brain is operating. She's thinking about it and dwelling on it. She's increasing her light through sound and psyche, through communication. She has a lot of work to do yet.
I'm trying to motivate her, yes. What frequency should I be playing during sessions, which is most beneficial?
455 hertz.
What about the 432? Does that help?
It helps, but it's a lower vibration.
So for people wanting to meditate, to go deeper, is 455 the best?
That will help you.
How do
They cannot perceive what is not theirs to perceive. If they don't have a high vibration to begin with, they can't receive a higher vibration until they practice. Their effort has to come first.
How does the breath help us connect to our higher self and to meditate?
It concentrates your mind. It settles your spirit so that you can receive. It gives your brain focus. It sets your intention. And when your intention is set, your vibration is automatically increased because your intention is set. So to concentrate on your breath is to concentrate on your vibration. When you regulate and train your mind, you can hear, you can raise your vibration, you can feel the light, you can receive the code, you can make a better connection. Set your intention, set your goals high. Don't be afraid to achieve. Don't be afraid to love each other. Don't be afraid to die. Concentrate on your love and everything else will fall in place.
Thank you so much. Can we give Renee a download today and help raise her vibration even more? Is she ready for that?
Yes.
How can we assist in doing that? What light do we need?
She needs direct sunlight.
So we can bring her direct sunlight now?
Yes.
Should I move her to the sun, or we are doing this mentally?
We can set the intention.
Set the intention. And where does the sun need to go? Into the top of her head?
Yes.
Let's set the intention and imagine the glorious sun, the beautiful sun, a mother as well, bringing this download, raising your vibration, going directly into the top of your head, into the top of Renee's head, raising her vibration, giving her the wisdom and more codes directly into her essence, into her brain. Bringing this download that she needs to help her take the next step. Start going further in her mission and her work, enhancing her abilities, raising her vibration even more. And thank the sun and thank Mother Earth for all of your help and all of your love and always being with us. And tell me when it's all done, or do we need anything else?
Impetua. Makate, makate, makate. Impiote. Impieto. Impioto. Make tua, make. Impasso. Impasso tua. Lympate hehe. Lympate tua. Gato, gato. Makahate tua. Impato, impato tua. It is done.
Thank you for your blessing. Thank you. I felt the energy as well. Can you tell me what was spoken in our words?
Your blessing on you, my children. Your blessing through the sky. The night sky comes to you. The planets rotate around you. My blessings to you, children. I am all that you are. I give all that you give. My blessings to you, children.
Was that message from Source?
It's always from Source.
Denali had a vision on a plant journey where she traveled through the dimensions and where she came to see Source and became a part of Source and was shown more her mission. Does Renee need to see this as well?
It was meant for you.
Did I get the message correct?
You are in the process of receiving it always.
I have felt blocked over this winter. Is it because I haven't been in nature enough?
You need to open your heart. You need to walk on the earth. You need to touch your subjects.
Need to touch people I do sessions on?
Yes. You need to enhance your light work.
What does it do when I touch them?
It makes you able to receive their vibration more readily.
Do I need to touch Renee?
If you wish.
And we will share what will happen when I touch her.
You will feel the vibration.
Thank you. What else do I need to do to help my clients and enhance my light work?
You need to set a higher vibration, a higher intention. Raise your confidence. Look at green light.
Does Renee have a connection to Sisterhood of the Rose?
You both do.
Who were the Sisterhood of the Rose?
Your hearts are embedded. Your connection is high. The voices that you hear come from the same source.
Does the Sisterhood have a connection to Jesus?
He is but one prophet.
Was Mary Magdalene a Sister of the Rose?
Mary Magdalene is everything to all people. Her essence is very old. She has an attachment to you.
Yes, I feel a strong connection to Mary. Did I have a lifetime with her?
You are often in the same place at the same time.
Does Mary Magdalene have a connection to Isis? Is it the same being?
Mary has a connection to Isis through the light, but she has a connection to all people.
Who is Mary Magdalene? She was a prophet as well.
Mary is the essence of motherhood. Mary is pure light.
Does she go by many names?
She goes by many names, many spirits, many bodily forms, many spiritual forms.
What other names would humans know her as?
The Blessed Mother, Mother of Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Teresa.
Any ancient older names?
Isis, Cleopatra. Capmanti.
The Sisterhood of the Rose devoted to Mary Magdalene and Isis, then?
Their sisterhood is the gathering of their souls. They are all connected. Your soul family is your sisterhood. Although it is not gender specific, it is a sisterhood in essence. It is your connection to Source.
Should I plant some roses around my healing room?
If that is your intention,
Would it help in healing and help raise the vibration?
it will help you to remember.
What will it help me remember?
It will help you to remember your life and your connection with your spirit family. The fragrance will be a remembrance to you. It will remind you of the rose of the essence of your soul comes in many forms. You are a spiritual being. Your time on earth is very little. There's much for you to do, and you need to work consciously. Let your soul be kind. Let your body worship your soul. Come together in unity. Laugh with each other. Play with each other. Take in the sunshine. Appreciate the joy. Don't waste a minute in worry, in hatred. Know that you are blessed. Know that you can do anything. Know that your desire will take you to places that you've never been. Concentrate on your temple. Be kind to all living things. Appreciate the rocks and the snow and the winter. Do not show regret. Welcome your possibilities. Your life will be enhanced when your heart is open. Your thoughts are very powerful.
Are we complete?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, for your love. This was a beautiful, beautiful healing session. Will I be speaking with you again?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm very honored and proud to speak with you and to give you a voice. We're going to bring Renee back to the body. She's going to remember her download. Remember all the wisdom that was shared today. The connection she has with the earth and to all things and to Source. Believing in herself and her abilities. Working stronger and harder and fully into her mission. Not letting anything hold her back. Trusting the plan and trusting the way. And loving and believing in herself. Being an embodiment of light and love. Focusing more and more on all the love that there is and all the love that she can give. Begin waking up feeling refreshed, feeling energized, feeling lighter, feeling this healing through every cell of your being. Waking up to her true self even more, knowing her power, knowing her importance in this world. She is very needed and very loved and never alone. Waking up gently, coming back.
It's bright in here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh. I'm still shaking.
You're still shaking. Wow, maybe it was because Mother Earth was here and she was so strong. How do you feel?
Shaky.
Like good shaking?
Yeah, it's beautiful shaky.
Okay, really strong vibration, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I could feel it when I touched you. Wow, that was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hello, well, we're back after an amazing session. I wanted to get on and just discuss it a little bit because it was intense for me. I really felt the energies, was crying, was the light language definitely very, very moving. And I want to get just her testimonial of how she feels.
I feel like I'm still vibrating. I think I'm going to be vibrating all day.
Well, it's a good vibration.
Yes, it's awesome.
Now, what do you remember the most, or what was most intense for you?
Well, I had a lot of anxiety this morning when I woke up, and I kind of sensed that I might get something really big today.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure where the anxiety was coming from, but I was just a little bit nervous this morning too.
Okay.
But specifically when you started to direct the light toward my head, that was an awesome moment. I can still see that in my head, and everything became very, very bright. And then it just seemed like the words just started to come, and it didn't really make a lot of sense to me, and I didn't say anything initially, but then when they kept continuing to come, that's when I actually had to open my mouth and say something.
Okay.
So when the light language came in, I was really excited, but I was also very nervous about that, and I just automatically started to tear up. It was
I did
so
too.
much emotion.
It gave me the goosebumps, and then I teared up. And
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
It was just, that was amazing. That's never happened to me ever before.
And I've been just thinking after your last session, that I feel you can speak light language, and that came to me, and then we did it this time, and that's what
amazing.
you needed.
Yes. And I had no idea what I was saying, but it just kept flowing, and I just kept letting it flow.
Yeah, and I didn't want to interrupt you. So I was like, I was praying along while you're doing it or just absorbing it, and then I'm like, well, is she done? I don't know. I'm gonna let it go. I do not want to interrupt because you needed that, we needed that. Definitely hoping it'll affect the selenite you were holding. We'll go into that, into the next people that hold on to it. And
I had a death grip on it.
That's okay. So hearing from Mother Earth was a very important message that we needed to hear, and that
she
was
loves
amazing.
everybody. I could feel that she loves everybody. She just feels like Mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just there's so much love there.
Yes. And it's not on the video, but after her session, we went outside, or she felt like immediately she had to go outside and touch the earth.
I literally had to put my hands in the earth and just let the vibration go back down. But it was amazing. Yep. I loved it.
Oh my gosh. Then, I went out there. We're looking for the cat she's supposed to have. We haven't found it yet. This beautiful cat. I know it was meant for her. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. So much to talk about. But
now, when we started to talk about the connection between everything,
mm-hmm.
what I was seeing in my head was like a tree root.
Mm-hmm.
Only it was very bright and very flashy and flashing all of the time. And I could literally see the connections from one to the other.
Okay.
And I feel now like everything is connected. It's
mm-hmm.
so connected.
Yes, everything is
Even
connected.
The rocks are connected.
Yes. Yes, very much. I have rocks all around here. Every time I go on vacation, I go and look for special rocks I'm called to. It's a shamanic thing.
Right.
But I have some of them over there. And I love rocks and crystals. And
it's an amazing thing, I think.
Oh.
And it leaves you with the feeling of peace. Such
mm-hmm.
peace.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's exciting.
I'm sure. Did you visualize when you were on the mountain? And
I could literally see myself, and this is the first time that I've ever visualized myself as a different gender.
Okay.
And that was very empowering for me.
Yes.
And yes, I could see my dog. I really loved my dog.
The golden retriever.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think you were shown that life of who you need to be. You need to be brave. You need to be fearless. You need to not give up, and all of those things. Embody those things.
Right.
And know you were strong and resilient.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it gave me a little more purpose.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah. How are you feeling now, overall?
I'm feeling a little calmer now.
Okay.
I think it just takes a few minutes to come back down from all that.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. When the vibration starts, there's no controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
You get very shaky, and no matter how much I tried to relax in my mind and in my body, it just would not relax. And it just comes, and I just let it come.
Very good, yeah. You should be feeling the effects for a few days and feeling floaty
right.
and feeling maybe getting more downloads. I don't know. I'm sure you'll be getting more in the future.
And that is literally the first time that I've ever been able to receive light language at all. I mean, I know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt it, and I just said what I felt, and it just kept flowing.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was amazing. So, yeah, I was excited to have that experience with you and to help you through it and everything. And this was a session we just did last minute, actually, on a Sunday. So didn't know any of this. We never know what's going to happen.
You never know who's going to come through.
Yes, I just intuitively go and ask a lot of these questions were just offhand and what I felt, needed to be asked. And yeah, I'm just, it was an amazing session. And
well, thank you so much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
I love you.
Yeah, love you.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see you guys soon.